If I could go back in the past, I don't know if I would. All I know is that I don't want to stay here in a place that's covered snow white over half the year. Integrating means disintegrating myself. I remember when the lack of a headscarf was all it took to be seen, but that meant getting punished and being dragged from the street. Here I can't break the ice and speak my mind. No matter how nice the people are, I fear their cold. The cold that makes me feel like I'm nowhere nearly as perfect as they are not, nowhere nearly as bad as they are, mispronouncing words like "Dilam baro tang shode," which I say all the time because I miss everyone. Back home in a world I'm not from anymore. I've been to war, reconstructing myself. I bleached my hair 4 times and it's still not white. I couldn't dye my eyes Western colors. And even though I felt blue, my brown irises have kept their roots. Painting my nails, though I know I'll eventually bite them out of nerves. I'm finally heard when Misky sings about failing to be the best American girl. It's the only love song I don't need to translate. I just want to be known, though I don't really know myself just yet. I just need to make sure to leave them unsure about their idea of us. They want to hear it's better for me here. I'd love to give them a tour, show them we are not all poor, sleeping in our ruin, thirsting for water and gorging on our tears, all desert and deserted, undeserving of being on the news. I wish we were in front page tragedy. I really do. I wish I didn't have to wake up every day, growing up safe, while shock and fire corrupt the innocence of youth. But what's the use of feeling guilty? Tears won't cleanse nightmares of smoke and artillery to bring back dreams of fireworks and stars. The mountains blocking us are the same that got us longing for what's beyond, for peaceful fights and women's rights to have a voice, a choice to live their life without asking for permission. And it might seem like I don't care, like people who post stories to signal their virtue but ignore me on the sidewalk. And maybe I am a coward. I try to act proud like the Milad Tower, but I'm just like my country, constantly changing, moving towards a future that feels backwards, but is full of hope and adventure. I see myself at home in my travels, getting in a car and driving with no destination. I see my destiny in a community of artists who never had one, immigrants like me. My phone's camera roll will be filled with memories of stages and art galleries, especially my own. I'll take long walks and write poetry on a park bench about everything I've seen, all the things I did back home anyway, but finally I won't have to feel ashamed. Someday I see myself looking across my homeland from the top of Mount Damavand. I see the sun shining in women's hair, along with those who choose to keep theirs covered, boys holding hands and not just because they're friends, and having the strength to cry for being given that freedom. Someday, I see that Iran will finally know peace. I'll finally accept my identity. I won't have to worry about having one anymore, because that's who I'll be.